Hello, friends. Now let us again start yesterday's questions model answer today. Yesterday we gave one question from theoretical ethics, so we'll be coming up with the model answer. Today again we will take up one case study for which we will be giving the model answer tomorrow. So now let us see what was the question given yesterday and what can be the model answer for that. Now the question was define emotional intelligence. How does it influence decision making and conflict resolution in public service? So basically, this is the question. Now, as the question, I mean, this is quite direct question, and it can be answered in a very nice manner to score at least 60% marks in this question. So first, we will have to define emotional intelligence, and then we have to show how it influences decision making in conflict resolution in public services. So let us first try to define what is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to recognize, understand, manage, and respond one's own emotions and those of others. So this is, in simple words, a comprehensive definition is the capacity to recognize, understand, manage, and respond to one's own emotions and those of others. The concept was popularized by, as most of you might have already studied this chapter, so you may be knowing Daniel Goleman, uh, building on the foundational work of psychologist Peter Salovey and John Mayer. So these two psychologists, they initiated the whole thing, and then Goleman built the whole concept of emotional intelligence. Now, Goleman's model basically includes 5 components. Now, Daniel Goleman is very important psychologist, and his theory of emotional will again and again it will be coming repeatedly. It has to be used also in the answering various other questions and case studies also. So that also we should understand. Now, Goleman's model includes 5 components. First is self-awareness, then self-regulation, then motivation, then empathy, and then social skills. And if you see, all these are essential for public servants facing complex and high pressure situations. So, all 5 characteristics or components enumerated by Goleman are very, very essential as far as civil servants are concerned. Now, let us see how it influences in decision making and conflict resolution in next 2 paragraphs. Now, in governance, EI, that is emotional intelligence, enhances decision making by allowing civil servants to respond with composure, empathy, and moral clarity. So, this is again, I mean, basically, we are using some ethical words and phrases to make our answer with some depth, basically. So, that all of you have to do. And I keep on telling, please have a notebook in which important ethical words and phrases should be written, and it should be remembered also while writing the answers. So in practice also it should be used thoroughly. Then only you can write better answers. Now, then we will give some 2 examples basically to justify our statement that how it allows civil servant to respond with composure, empathy, and moral clarity. So one is Aruna Rai. Aruna Rai was a very, very important activist as far as the right to information is concerned. So this we are quoting here as one example. And then another example we are giving E. Sridhar, because he has taken up Delhi Metro project, demonstrated emotional self-regulation under political and logistic stress, ensuring efficiency without conflict. So these 2 examples we are giving, how it affects the decision making in bureaucracy, or how it enhances the decision making in bureaucracy. Now, then, how it affects conflict resolution, let us see that also. Now, in conflict resolution, EI allows administrators to de-escalate tensions, engage with diverse communities, and lead with trust. So these are again 3 points and very important points, that EI de-escalates tensions, engage with diverse communities, and lead with trust. All your subordinates will be happy. Various diverse communities will have trust in you, and also the tensions can be de-escalated if you have correct uh, correct balance of emotional intelligence. Now, then we are quoting one document. Second ARC has recommended integrating EI in civil service training, recognizing its role in promoting ethical citizen-centric governance. So this also we are mentioning another document that in training itself it should be integrated. Thus, AI bridges administrative competence and moral sensitivity, ensuring decisions uphold constitutional values like justice, dignity, and compassion. So this concludes the answer. Now let us see what case study we are going to take up today. Now this is the case study. I will read it. You are asked to approve a large PPE kit contract during second COVID wave. No time for competitive bidding. What safeguards will you employ to ensure probity? Now, I will read it again. You are asked to approve a large PPE kit contract during a second COVID wave. No time for competitive bidding. What safeguards will you employ to ensure the probity? Now, the model answer has to be given. I mean, the answer it has to answer. It has to be answered in 250 words. Model answer we will be giving tomorrow. Thanks a lot for watching today's video.